Did you already have a discussion with someone, and after you analyzed better the situation, you saw that both of you were right, that none of the parties were wrong? Did this already happen to you? Grace and peace for you that are listening to me. Thanks a lot for connecting and tuning in so that we can make this Bible study together. Today, our main theme is the church that reaches out. Our main Bible verse is in Acts chapter 15, verse 35. 35. But Paul and Barnabas remained in Antioch, where they and many others taught and preached the word of the Lord. So here, when we study this Bible verse, it is very well known in our Christian world that Paul and Barnabas, they had an argument. They had a discussion. Barnabas was wanting to take John Mark on the mission, while Paul didn't want to take him anymore, because the same man, the same boy, the same kid, he had abandoned the mission before, and they were in such a level of commitment. Their mission was so hard and difficult, and they were putting so much at stake here that they could not put their trust in someone that had already let them down before and could probably do it again. But Barnabas, he still sees something special in John Mark, and he believes in him. And he believes in him in such a point that he gets into a discussion with Paul, and there they decide to follow their separate ways. Paul follows with Silas, and Barnabas follows with John Mark. When we have this theme, a church that reaches out, we understand that the church reached out to all of them. In the end, we see Paul, he is still walking with God forcefully. No, he's still walking with God with a lot of energy, with a lot of force. We see John Mark, who is after being well spoken of by Paul himself, and this is the same John Mark that wrote the book of the Bible, Mark. So we see here how the plan of God reached out to all of them. All of them were correct as well. All of them had an opinion that was right in the beginning. Paul and Barnabas, they had a discussion between themselves because Paul did not want to take John Mark. Was Paul right? Yes, he was. He was a leader. He was the top leader of that moment. So nothing else would be wanted, would be charged from him. He should be, he had to be a very responsible person. Barnabas was also correct because he still had hope in Mark. And Mark as well, he did not give up of his calling. He had the calling to serve the Lord, and he maintained himself faithful until the end. So here we understand that a church that reaches is a church that is willing to do God's plan in their life, in our life, in your life, in my life as well. I hope this video has been a blessing for your life. Grace and peace.